All right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All righty, everybody. Give it a few minutes here, and we're gonna go ahead and go over the news as per usual. Go over the watch list. So, excuse me. Good morning. What's up, bro, man? What's up, man? Um, yeah, we're about to have a good day. We're about to have a good day. Where are we at in pre-market? We've gapped up from yesterday's close. All right. You sleepy? It's 8:30 where you are. It's 5:30 in San Francisco. I remember. I remember. We started Simple Stacks when I was in Portland. So, yeah, I was not not sleeping at all. I used to get kicked off of my own Discord by Manny and Atlas because they would be like, "Dude, you're falling asleep." I mean, that was a big motivating factor for me moving back, so for sure. Good morning. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Cherish your health. Of course. I mean, I sleep like 7 hours a day or a night. I would say on average. So Macron boy. Alrighty, everybody. Let's go ahead and get ready for the news. Just a brief recap here, and then we'll get started. Thank you, Adam. I like that. Thank you. Um, let me make sure we're streaming there. Morning, Mike. Morning, Nemo. Spy Dumpy today. Is that your bet? How much do I rely on level two? Well, when I'm scalping, morning, Mason. When I'm scalping, very much so. Very, very much so. Key levels, very much so. All right, everybody. So U.S. stock index futures were higher ahead of the NATO summit on Russia-Ukraine war. The focus will be on the jobless claims and durable goods data that is expected and has already dropped, if I'm not mistaken, which SPY has Okay, so it's back up against that. Look at that. Remember the box? So 446. So we've gapped up to around 446. Looks like our economic calendar. Hold on one second. So the initial claims was 187. The forecast was 212. I think the actual, I don't know, the forecast was there. But we had 1350. Prior was 1417. So, and that was revised from the 1419K. So a little bit under. Durable orders, ex transportation, current account balance, and IHS market manufacturing PMI. So, hold on one second. All right. So the focus obviously on the jobless claims, durable goods. European shares gave up early gains to trade lower as the war in Ukraine marked a month. Japan's Nikkei turned positive in the last hour of trading, ending a fresh 9-week high. The dollar strengthened and more hawkish comments from the Federal Reserve. Prices were mixed as investors assessed the potential for new supply in tight markets amid prospects of a new Iran deal. Gold prices were in range bound trade. West to bolster Ukraine aid to Russian assault enter second month. So, Western leaders meeting in Brussels have agreed to strengthen their forces in Eastern Europe and increase military aid to Ukraine as the Russian assault on its neighbor entered its second month. Clients plead with the top custodial banks to stay in Russia. Global banks, including Citigroup, JP Morgan, and Societe Generale, face pressure to commit to remaining custodial banks in Russia. As rivals and funds fret, they may lose services critical to future investment in the country. U.S. reinstates the 352 product exclusions from Chinese tariffs. The U.S. Trade Representative's office on Wednesday say it reinstated 352 expired product exclusions from the U.S. Section 301 tariffs on Chinese imports, well short of the 549 that was previously considered. Union workers at Chevron's Los Angeles refinery ratify contract. We saw the USD FDA declined to approve Lilly an innovative lung cancer drug. The U.S. FDA has declined to approve the Eli Lilly and partner Innovent Biologics lung cancer drug that has been studied only in China. All right. Hertz mentioned that they would be adding Tesla electric midsize SUV Model Y to its electric fleet. Let's see here. Yeah, we already got that one. Chevron will be directly, obviously, that's in the headline, so keep an eye on that. Boeing, Texas jury on Wednesday found the former chief technical pilot for Boeing not guilty of deceiving federal regulators who approved the company's 737 MAX, which later involved in 2 crashes that killed 346 people. Former Boeing pilot Mike Faulkner was indicted in October on charge of misleading U.S. regulators about key flight control systems. And we got Google, as I said, it would allow Spotify to use its own payment system on the Android app as part of a new pilot aimed at countering the app makers' concern about high fees and allegedly anti-competitive behavior. Good morning, everybody. All right. So aside from that, that's pretty much it. We do have the U.S. Treasury market pain, amplifying worries about liquidity. A sharp sell-off in U.S. Treasuries has increased concerns about low level of liquidity in a 23.5 trillion market, potentially amplifying losses for investors who already had a dire start to the year. Analyst recommendations so far: JP Morgan cuts target price on Autodesk to 267 from 275 to reflect the cash flow transitions. General Mills raises the price, got a price target raised by Jefferies to $69 from 65 after the company posted another beat and raised quarter in the third quarter. OKTA Raymond James cut trading to market performed from strong buy after the company was hit by hackers. That's about it. Neo has earnings today. I think that's about it. Yeah, Neo Codex or CODX ADMA. Yeah, so no cool earnings. We might take a little earnings gamble on Neo though, considering it's the only one out there. So, um, all right. Would you say market overall dump? So that's the biggest question on everybody's minds right now. So we've got that data. Market really, in the first initial move isn't really to be trusted, but we're going to go back down to this hourly time frame and we're going to just keep it simple, right? We don't want to complicate things here. So I do have this lower downtrend. Of course, we're going to ignore that at the moment. Where we are at, okay, it's all supply and demand. When we first pull back down, right, the first spot, if you go to the 15-minute that we bounce, right, is this 446 level. Well, that is where we're at right now. That's where we gap up. That's our rejection. That's our rejection. So this is a big level for SPY, not to mention that the point of control 445.40 is right underneath it. That being said, SPY is 100% able to, and here's the thing: if we fill the gap first, obviously I'm gonna think and be a little bit more bullish. But I wouldn't be surprised if we shot down and hit 444.90 and then actually bounced back up and went to go and fill the remaining gap to the upside. So don't let your bias today mislead you. So step back out, right? And remember what key levels that we need to have broken in order to see the downside that you guys are thinking about. Right now, or yesterday, right? So each level has like a little bit of a 50% retracement. So check that out. You can see 1, 2, obviously 3. That's where we finished yesterday. This is a big bounce area, right? The market has recovered off of this area or off of these bounces, and it's not outside of the question to go and retest highs. And if we break highs, I have the level of around 452, 60. And I think some people in the Discord even mentioned 453, which again is not outside of the question either. That being said, this middle mark, which is 443.82, that's where we want to lose. That's the mark that we were at yesterday, and that's where we would want to drop and fall to in order to lose and be back at around 440.85. Given the market, and Manny will be on likely in just a little bit, but given the data, yeah, we will play Neo tonight. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I thought I heard something. But anyway, I think we're gonna, for me anyway, I'm gonna sit on this 15-minute time frame at the bell, and I'm gonna be watching for that move to the upside using these key levels. So just simply above 446 candle open. I want to see SPY move into the 447.50 area, and from there you have a pretty clear resistance at 449.50 and of course 450 even. So that's SPY. Watch list for today. Baba, of course. This one had the rising wedge yesterday. Definitely could see another cycle up if the market gives us another leg up. We could see 127.50 50. And then to the downside, right? So keeping it simple again, 114.40 to the downside is the break point in order to get to the support. That support is 112.66. And that's where I would suspect seeing Baba break into this gap, which would have it around 110. If you step back out on the 4 hour, the only thing that is of concern, and I'm gonna double check myself here just to be certain. Yes, so we didn't quite hit our downtrend, right? Which leads me to think that maybe another cycle up could be in our cards. We did have a doji yesterday, so that level that I gave you, 112.75, is valid for a pullback, and 110. I would be very careful about trying to take any positions until we break below that. There's a key level for Baba. In pre-market, AMPE is moving right now. I'm not sure what this is. Just see that it's moving. Currently moving to the upside here. This is a penny stock. It's at 61 cents right now. I'm gonna use key levels here. For those of you guys who play pennies, you know how to use your own risk. 63.35. Obviously this wick right there. But then ultimately you've got a sweet level here at 70 cents and 73.60. Look at the daily. Okay, so you're getting close to your point of control. 66 bucks. 66 cents, excuse me. Anyway, we've got Apple on the watch list as well. I've had a lot of people talk to me or ask me about this one. So it gapped up. And let's see, where is our gap? Regular. Okay, so we talked about the channel. The gap right now isn't really substantial enough to, think of it as an indication either way. We just bounced, and we've bounced to 171. So if we lose and fill that gap down straight, I've got a 169.75 level here, and then ultimately the real level is 169 and 168.25 for Apple. So I'll be watching Apple to potentially reverse and pull back, but if we do sit around and chop maybe towards the end of the day, because one thing I mentioned yesterday is that there was a possibility to sit in range until the end of the day. That's not 100%. Obviously, we're going to watch the open, especially these 15-minute candles, in order to get a sense of direction if we have any at all. We've got data. We need to think about data coming in. So right now, 25th. So tomorrow, nothing really big coming in as far as data is concerned. So let's see. This is TradingView, yes. I'll take a look at that in just a minute. Hold on one second. So real quick, just to break off, those of you guys in the Discord. So thinking about making a move, we're always trying to kind of make things easier to navigate here. So we know that all of you are not following 7 admins at once, and that makes total sense. So we thought about making roles, right? So that people can pick which admins they want to follow, so that way they do not receive notifications from every single one of us. So that's possibly going to be implemented towards the end of the week. But I did want to get some feedback from the premium members, of course, here in the Discord. You guys can drop that just in off topic or something like that, or feedback, or DM me, or whatever you want to do. So possibly, yeah. Be careful on GameStop. Thoughts on a recession? If we continue in this direction, 100%. If we continue in this trajectory geopolitically, yes, I do think that we will see a recession afflicting some of the obviously poorer countries first, unfortunately. I'll be on in, or Manny will be on in just a minute. I don't even talk about US 30. Um, sorry. Discord won't let you type what you want. Are you saying bad words? That's funny. All right, so Facebook is the next on the watch list. This one had a crate, and it didn't go for that third tap yesterday. Watching Facebook over 216, and I'm gonna, well, it's 9 o'clock, so I'll do it now. So Facebook over. Okay, let me just make double check here. So over 216.85, right? And obviously this 219.26, 219.36, and then step back out. Look at that hourly. If this is a hourly flag, which it kind of looks to be, there's a gap that was filled yesterday at 220, but there's also the top of this supply at 2. Hold on one second. Target 2. Morning. Well, hello there. Morning, man. 221.41. 221.41 for Facebook. So I'm typing that in my watch list on the PotterStocks channel. And lastly, AMD is on the watch list today. And I'm mostly watching this one out of pure just amazement. There is a rising wedge. There is a triple top. And this is about as bearish as I've seen it in a minute. It looks pretty bearish. It looks not long-term bearish, but looks as if it could possibly go back for a retest of around the 110 area. That being said, Facebook below 113, or excuse me, Facebook. AMD, I'm almost done, Manny. AMD below, and I'll give you down. I forgot to give you guys downside targets for Facebook too. Sorry. Anyway, below 113.85 candle close. And then my target on that one, first of all, is obviously 113. Easy, right? So day traders, that's a short-term target. Second target is this wick. This is 1230, 112.30. And then last target would be down here, right? This little zone. And that's the 111.70. I don't have any levels to the upside. I mean, other than just the key levels that need to be broken, yeah, if AMD breaks above 117.65, sure. Upside all the way. Real quick though, Facebook below, right? Below, and I'm gonna go and change this really quick. Oops. Wow. So I like 213. And honestly, the target on this one, y'all, would be 211.33. Oh man, I was on the mud. Oh, look at that. I didn't even have the pivot points up. Nailed it. I got a thing for that. And then the bottom of that would be 209. So good targets. Day trading targets. All right, so I'm gonna continue to type out the rest of the levels, but that's my watch list for today. Um, yeah, that's it. Manny, go ahead. I was trying to think if I had anything else to say. I don't. It's gone. Manny fell asleep.
No, no, I'm here.
Oh, just kidding. I was just joking. You imagine Manny's just like drooling. Just, just like, what was my first AMD target? For sure. I'm typing these out to the okay, so to the downside, we want to break 113.85. You guys can see this red line right here, right? Make that a white line. So that's my entry, right? And I'll have this chart up. The second you got that S1, so you've got 113.10. That's also your 15-minute 200 EMA. That's another key level. You could expect, so listen, and this is something I want to reiterate and then I'll give it to Manny. If you are using weeklies, you don't hold to that. You cannot hold to that. It will not work. The times in which the market flushes or we see big pullbacks, news hits and your options that are weeklies all of a sudden quadruple and you take profit at 300%, that is misleading you because that hardly ever happens in comparison to regular price action. So if you are using weeklies today, I want you to please remember that if we break down and let's say we hit 113.10, it's always in the cards to retest the same level that you broke, especially if volume is not very high today. So all that being said, go long. So my recommendation for AMD would likely be next week and 110 if you're going to hold and try you're looking at the overall setup and banking to the downside and then setting a firm stop loss, possibly around the 116 area, or depending on how you're entering, if you're scaling in, then your stop loss might be a little bit different. So
So I was looking at a couple of things. Back in the beginning of the year, JP Morgan had rebalanced a good part of their portfolio with March 45.10 and 45.20 puts for SPX. All right. Um, this I actually didn't know this. I didn't just looked into it because I saw a headline about it. This will go with the idea that I've been saying since the beginning of the week that we are going to get pinned into the end of the month. And the reason why, I mean, this is one of them, 45,000 put contracts at 45.10 that are basically decaying. You know what I mean? Remember, JP Morgan, they wants the portfolio to be delta neutral or even positive delta if anything, but they're not going to want a negative delta on their portfolio. That's the whole point of that, those 45,000 put contracts. So the idea still remains of that 4,500 level, that 450 level on SPY, acting as really strong resistance. But there is also the fact that if we see a possible geopolitical catalyst, then we are going to just completely hammer down. For us to really hold and break above 450, and for us to get to one of our members' bizarre target of 453, I'm not going to name him, and I put him on the spot. We need a geopolitical catalyst that's going to bring us up, and the reason why it needs to be like that is because at this point, this is when dealers start going positive in positions. And remember, dealers have to be neutral the whole time. So dealers are not going to let it go above that because they need to, manage their position as well. Remember that these dealers, they sold puts, right? And as I said, above 450, a lot of those puts tend to start decaying harder and going worthless, right? Because they're going to start falling off the money. Basically, above 450, that's where the majority of the puts got bought at, right? So, with this being said, this is still the environment that we're in. I still believe that from 440 or 450, that's going to be our ping pong links to the end of the month, until we start seeing some new rebalancing and whatnot. But this is where I'm at. I'm not scared to trade the upside. I'm not scared to trade the downside. And I'm also going to add, you guys know that little pattern that we've been seeing, and I've talked a lot about it as well. 2 days one way, 3 days one way. Or it's actually like that: 2 days one way and 3 days the other way. that still remains intact. And from what I've seen, and the market has been doing this pretty much since January. It moves a certain way for 2 days, and then it spends 3 days another way, and it could be either 2 days up, 2 days down, and then 3 days up or 3 days down. So if we do see some selling, right, I'm not gonna be the one holding the puts. I'm not gonna be there just letting things. Oh, this is gonna fall again. Again, we don't have a geopolitical really like news at this point. And then we want to talk about real quick Russia and Ukraine. I mean, we still have countries are supplying Ukraine with weapons and whatnot. Things are basically like that. Russia is still in it. There's no talks of anytime there's talks of peace. If you notice, the market reacts because the algorithms and the market just completely flushes out.
Yep.
You get me? If you want, look at gold. Gold today moved based on geopolitical news, and it gave up its whole gains. It's just it is. Sadly, this is where the market it's been. Um, and I'm gonna say this for those perma bulls in the back. Listen, I love the upside as much as the next guy, and I love the downside as much as the next guy.
Who's this next guy? I'm just kidding.
I also love making money. So if you keep buying this dip, right, you're not really listening to the stuff that I'm telling you, and the stuff that I'm telling you is not really the option market's data. The charts also say it. You get what I mean? Look at SPY, our 450. That's our 50% retracement level, right? So you have that there. You have the whole option, fiasco with it. Like it's a strong level till we see news to back up a push up, like I don't see why any pop is not up. You know what I mean? This is not the market or long resistance. This is the market or short resistance. This is the market for long support because we are range trading, right? Watches in regards to today, I'm gonna watch the cues for a gap fill. US 30 has a bear flag. I haven't been trading US 30 just because I don't like how it's been lagging in regards to other index. The reason why it's been lagging is because our fan favorite Tesla has been sort of carrying the market. Tesla tends to carry SPX and the Nasdaq. SPX obviously first on the Nasdaq, and the Dow has just been a bit of a shit show because of also the Boeing news and all that. So it's basically where we're at that point. Um, I think the gap closes was good. Nvidia has like around a Tesla has a 1.50% gap. Nvidia has a 1.82% gap. I mean, you could take those gap fill trades. I'm not trading individual equities today. I think I've had a pretty hot week, and I don't feel like giving up some of my gains. So I'm gonna manage my risk and just not trade options till next week, if anything. But yeah, I'm good with that. Also, for those that don't know, and those of you that do want to get started trading futures and whatnot, my US 30 workshop is this Sunday. For those that can't make it for whatever reason, I'm gonna have a recorded version as well. The good part of the live version is that, as Gary can tell you, I like to go on and on sometimes. So I will go deeper into things more often than I should, and then I go certain times that I can join. Well, that's really the only advantage of the live. That I'm gonna probably talk about a couple extra things versus the recorded version I'm gonna make later. But yeah, is that. If any of you guys want to attend, I mean, especially those of you that are premium and simple stacks, just shoot me a DM. I have a good coupon code for you guys.
Yes.
It's Thursday, right? So on Friday. This is not risk on day. Tomorrow either. This is risk on for these last 2 days. Manage your exposure. It's better to catch big moves at the beginning of the week and then size down towards the end. It's a way smoother, come down.
That is Manny. I just did a duet with his video. It's Trading with Manners on YouTube. You guys need to make sure you go follow his Instagram, Twitter. He's always putting out really good information. He's an amazing trader. Trades futures options, specifically beats up Elon Musk. So
I trade options and futures, but I trade futures on unregulated brokers just because I don't like paying $25,000 for a ES contract, and I'd rather pay how much is it with leverage? $500. I think the unregulated one is better for the pockets.
A little bit.
You know how much 10 lot of Nasdaq is? $600, bro. 10 lot of the Dow is like $1,200.
If we don't break down on CCL today, I am out. By the way, $65 price target raise on FCX. Watch FCX, $55 calls. Don't go any shorter. I would say you need at least 2 weeks on that one. So obviously it is prone to have a double top. So you need to have a nice hourly 15-minute candle push, preferably up past that wick at 50.85. So yeah, pressures and tensions are only getting worse over there. All peace talks have failed. I don't know if Russia knows this, but peace talks isn't the demilitarization of another country.
No, it's too late for him to take all of this back. And he either levels the country or he's gonna look weak to the whole world. And I'm sorry, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I just grew up later, but ever since I grew up, Russia was this big superpower that military-wise can compete with the U.S. and they're scary and they can level a country. This is what I grew up with, right? And then it also adds the fact that I was born in a communist country that was friends with them. So that's what that's the environment, what I always knew about Russia. From what I've seen in this war, it's all propaganda and bullshit.
Yes.
Which it makes me even believe that the missile crisis was empty, missiles, and it was just all a show, which is, ugh. And this is something my grandpa has been said since everything, because he was living there at the time when everything happened. Yeah, yeah. Like so, either they look weak or they level the country. Those are the two sides of the coin right now. You level or you look weak. That's it. And if they look weak, dude, that's gonna be bad.
So I think someone said, hold on. Is the end of the Ukraine war enough or of a geopolitical move for a rally? Yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't know how long it would be sustained.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It'll be enough for a nice relief rally, but remember what is the macro event of the market, of the US economy, right? Because remember, we're trading US, the US economy is what we're basically trading, right? We're not trading ports, right? We're trading the US economy.
Watch
So
and port, Chris. Yes.
remember the macro that's still in place, right? So many people are forgetting this way too quick. The Fed go more hawkish to combat inflation, which Powell has confirmed these last couple of days that they're okay with it. This is something that's not priced in already, right? I get that the first hike that they just did was priced in. I get that, but it does not mean that the others are priced in already.
U.S. to impose new batch of sanctions on Russia, new sanctions to cover over 300 members of Russian, doesn't help that you don't show me the whole headline there, buddy. State-owned entities. Oh my God.
They're comparing Powell to Walker, and I don't see it. Powell is not Walker. Powell is only trying to save his credibility. Volker did not, and Garrett, I know you're live, so I say this respectfully. Volker did not give a single fuck. In 3 years, that dude hiked the rates up like there was no tomorrow to combat inflation. But I think Jay got too much credibility on the line to just rug it completely.
I'm just scalping everything during this craziness. Good. Yeah, as long as if it's working. If it's not working, then don't do it.
Do what works for you, man. You stop doing what doesn't work. The more you grow in your trading, you'll notice what works for you. Like, you know what works for me? Trading futures, 15-minute time frames. You know what doesn't work for me? Trading futures, less than 15-minute time frames. You know what doesn't work for me when I'm trading options? Greater than 3-minute time frames. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
But it's that's the difference.
Yeah, everybody has their own perspective, unique perspective that they're going to build a trading plan and around. U.S. prepared to provide $1 billion in new funding towards humanitarian assistance for those affected by Russia. NATO extends mandate of Secretary Jens Stoltenberg by 1 year. I don't know who that is. That's it. Fed Waller says demand for houses is up, supply is constrained. Post home prices, wow.
Oh, Evans is live today at 9:45.
9:45.
Yeah, and then Bostic is speaking at 11.
Okay.
Bueller yesterday.
Euler.
Product is big boy kind of talk.
Damn, I just watched your ranch video. I need to step up my options game. That's what I'm saying, dude. If you guys aren't riding around with a big bucket of ranch in your cup holder, what are you doing? I don't think anybody saw that story. You might be the only one. My TikTok story, I was driving in my car and I go to, there's like this place that has the best ranch on planet Earth. And what'd you say? What'd you say? What was that?
There's a place that has the best ranch.
Yes. Yes.
For real.
Yes. I would probably don't you? You what? All right. Dude, I'm gonna SWAT team, like basically SWAT team your house with ranch. What the fuck? Never had ranch. That's anyway. It's I would do hand to hand combat with The Rock for this ranch dressing. Huh?
Just a rat with more pepper. That wasn't bad, but it wasn't that good. Yeah, Alabama sauce, that's my shit. You make
Ew.
your chicken in that. Crispy, if you're listening, my fellow Big Green Egg brother, you make an Alabama sauce, you smoke your whole chicken, match pot, you throw it in there, you dunk it. That's all you eat, bro. That's the best way to eat chicken. I don't even like chicken like that. That's the best way to eat chicken.
Apple over 172.50. Gap fills at 170.19. All right, everybody, we've got a few more minutes. This is where you mark your levels, okay? And this is where we are looking for, like with Baba. I am short on Baba, right? I do think that Baba can break down, but it still needs and has to close. What? I just want to watch it burn. But we're not going to be biased. 116.29 or this support line right here, that is where we will call it and basically exit the position if we see the bounce. But I will be looking for the 115 and or next week's 110 puts if we do end up moving to the downside. So what do you think? Am I muted? No. What are you thinking about direction wise today, Manny? What is your gut and telling you?
I personally think we hit down, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's just everything has like small little bear flags, right? So
The higher time frames still look bullish, but the lower time frames showing reversals. Like AMD, shows a breakdown, a trend break on the daily, but also a reversal pattern on the hourly. So
I'm gonna focus on gap filling most of things. And I think that's gonna probably be my only trade today. It's just I don't know. I don't really see a lot of value around, and it's the end of the week, so that's a common thing.
yeah, blue cheese is cap. You can only eat blue cheese with like two things on earth. Otherwise, somebody just was too lazy to throw out their cheese, and they tried to sell it anyway. And you never tried ranch. All right, anyway. It's like we're gonna have to do some adjusting around here. I'm just kidding. Hot takes this morning. Yeah, sorry about the random hot takes on ranch dressing. I was just describing. I do have an affinity for ranch, so. But Green Truck in Savannah has the best ranch dressing. They also claim to have the best ketchup, but is the worst ketchup on earth. So yin and yang. Um, yeah, just a AMD for me, Baba, Apple, CCL. I have FCX on the watch list above 5082. I should probably type that in my thing really quick. Let's see, FCX above 5082 for a 55 call. I got my levels posted in watch list, so in my watch list. CEI looks primed to break out. Lucid run today. I don't know. Lucid. I don't know about a run. Let me see.
I saw their car the other day, like on the street, and I see their service. I see their service trucks more than I see their cars.
That's
So let me
funny.
tell you something.
Yeah, right. Probably very nice about getting their cars fixed though. Lucid below 2774. It looks like you gapped up and hit down. Look at that. That's actually a pretty good setup for pullback. Watch it below 2575 for a leg down to what could potentially be. I would give you 2550 and 25 even. So not a ton of setup right there, but
A gap is a change in price from pre-market's price to the closing price, right? Our gaps fill when we hit the closing price. If that makes sense. It
remember.
doesn't mean that you hold it all the way. You get me? If you see that it looks like it filled, like take a cut. I don't know if people just hold things. It's the option. Like if there's one instrument in this world that I would never want to hold is options. I hate it. I seriously despise holding an option trade. You know how annoying it is to watch your gains just flicker so much when there's no reason for it to. When you do the math on your delta, there's no reason for you to be down or even lose that much of your gains. I hate options.
Manny's talking about weeklies.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, we. Sorry, I mean, I only trade weeklies. That is one of
Just
I only trade. Garrett, one time. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, Garrett.
we got 2 minutes.
Garrett, one time, right? He was like, bro, just get on this eBay long. Don't worry about it.
Oh God.
It's gonna be good. It's like 2 months out. You're gonna be good. I was, all right, I'm gonna get on the eBay long. I got on the eBay long. I was down in the trade for 2 days. The third day, I finally went green with profits, and I sold it. For the remainder of the of till expiration, eBay took off like there was no tomorrow. Since then, I have never touched anything for their expiration.
Always say, yeah, right. All right, guys. Remember today, if you don't have a goal, like a goal that you trade for, based on your account size, that's something you should probably look into. It is going to be extremely useful going forward. If you are goalless, you're not going to know where to TP. If you don't have a target, you're not going to know where to TP. Trust your analysis. Listen to your gut. And please, if you hit your goal, don't be greedy, guys. We have learned our lessons, right? We've learned our lessons. And what about Thursdays? Theta Thursdays.
Theta.
Theta. Theta. It's actually theta.
Is theta or theta?
Well, Greeks would say theta. 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 That's the Greek. It's theta. That's the Greek pronunciation. That's how it was originally pronounced until we bastardized it. Sneak with bastard. All right, everybody, let's get it. What? Oh, he's wrong. How? Please. They're not attacking you, man. I'm gonna watch Tesla actually. Oh, Tesla has a gap. Damn. And Apple. And AMD. And Baba. Damn, Baba. Whee! Damn, Baba. What the fuck just happened? Oh, what?
Tell me the gap.
Give me my money! Oh my god. It's my money. And I need it now. Sorry, I'm trying to sell my Baba contract that I may or may not have accidentally swung. Wait, did I sell it? Is it gone? Oh, yes. Ha! Take that, market maker. Sorry. Alright, let's see here.
TOI and Coinbase, Albeer, and Coinbase announced Coinbase prime partnership to allow global brands to offer crypto exchange that's Aliasca Indie November. COI.
Alright, watch those index caps, alright?
Apple. Look at Baba. By the way, everybody, look at Baba at my level, 112.70. Get your Baba contracts ready if you're going to play Baba. By the way, Tesla below 1,007. Stop it. 1,002 is a target.
mRNA, Moderna.
What?
Oh, what?
April 190 call sweep now.
190 call sweep for April? I wonder if Baba gap fills first. Moderna option alert. April 1st, 190 call sweep near the ask. 327 versus... Alright, we got a 430 IO. Earnings 5.5 before open. Okay, I don't know why. Oh, that's cool. They just added it. CC... Woo! CCL, go down, man. Go down. Sure, if you want to. I'm not. I'm gonna add to CCL here, I think.
Let's try to ruin our gap fills.
Yeah, it didn't gap fill. It didn't move below my level. It bounced off of it, but it didn't move through it. Oh, oof. 1,022 is if you break past I got 1018. Yeah, it already wicked off of 1018. So 1018 you got 1022. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up FCX. If you guys remember what I was talking about earlier, today we will not hold through any type of reversals or anything like that, but it is approaching those highs. So I think I'm gonna take a $51 call for April 1st right here on FCX. If you want to go longer, if you like holding things a little bit longer, there is obviously a better price to target upgrade there. There's April 14th, and you could do the $55 strike, and that is at 80 bucks right now. So, you know what? I'll do that one as well.
First, anybody that was trying to take that, I was gonna stump him out and go back down.
Watch it hit my level right here. I got 1022. Let's see. Let's see what it does. 1022 or 1025. I have 1022.
I'm still in my Nasdaq short. We're gonna fill that gap.
FCX. Okay, yeah, FCX is moving already. I got a green CCL contract. Don't spend that all in one place. $4.
Yeah, the Dow is hammering it down, dude. That Dow broke that wolf flag. Geez, that bear flag like it was no tomorrow. That was getting hammered.
Yes, I think right now could be a good entry on mRNA. If that's you're at downtrend, you need to break above 183, not 40. But yeah, I mean you look fine. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, Tesla rejection, baby. Look at that, Manny. Oh, I didn't even play it, but damn.
filled, it went long as it moved up into pre-market high.
And now they're gonna.
On the break of pre-market high. That's what Tesla does. That's how Tesla takes your money, bro.
Watch Apple here. Watch Apple trying to move above 170, 165. I'm not touching it. I'm in FCX. We're moving really nicely. I'm up 20% already on FCX, guys. Whee! Remember, heavier lots get trimmed. CCL could be good for an ad here. I'm just rocking with what I got right now.
There we go. Qs are going for low of day. SPY is also moving down, fitting that gap.
What is my?
This is a beautiful symphony of death.
Whee!
Felix.
Whee!
Oh my lord.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, look at AMD. Hot. AMD. Facebook went and tapped that 216.40 level. Woof. Apple's going long. FCX is still ripping, guys. 31% on FCX and 22% on the second entry there. Woo! All right, let's keep it even keel though. We want to see continuation here. FCX likes to die often. Nothing on Facebook here, guys. Still below my level 217. 217. We need to see a break to the upside. Still have that gap to the downside. So what can we look for? We can look for a rejection. I say trailing stop on FCX. My entry will be my exit. My entry will be my exit. So CCL, guys, if you are in, you should be in puts right now. I'm gonna actually close because somehow I have weeklies. I didn't realize I did that. I got April 1st, $16 and $17 puts right now on CCL. So you can add next week's or whatever you want to do there.
APTX after next filed for a mixed shelf up to $200 million.
I'm creating hash browns.
Yo, Amazon completely getting hammered, dude.
Apple at pre-market highs. Yep. Baba going for that point of control 115.72 retest. Gap fill is at 117.19. I'm chilling right now. Watching CCL, watching Facebook, watching FCX. I'll pull up FCX for the fam. Look at those. Those are our candles.
Nice Qs. Yeah, but Tesla is messing too much with the Qs and SPX. It's making it hard for it to just put its gap and then move another way. Because Tesla is just getting paid at the same time. Wow, super nice. And super nice patience on this QQQ gap fill. If anybody's in with me, you're getting rewarded pretty nice. We're almost there.
Shit.
Coming up.
Oh my. Nice job.
45, the manufacturing PMI and service PMI for March. Service PMI 56, the consensus manufacturing PMI 56.3. That's coming up at 9:45 a.m.
Thinking about taking a Facebook weekly put here on a scalp main account. Haven't taken anything yet. You're in Q's down, right? mRNA looks like it might be good to the up.
Yeah,
up.
it's starting to stroll down, but it's because of Tesla. It's annoying the shit out of me. Yeah. There's a partial gap fill.
mRNA has a gap at 186. So you could do a 190 call for April 1st if those of you watching that one. I'm not, but oh, come on, FCX, don't close that 5-minute candle like that. That means we're going to pull back to 50.72 on FCX here. So mind your positions. I'm holding. Affirm just made a new high. Oh, Yo, look at the bounce on
Oh,
Affirm.
and congratulations.
Affirmed 46.
As well, so it's also missing with the Qs. Guys, if you guys are red on the Q's gap fill, next push down that you're break even or green, just take your profits out.
You're really close to a rejection. Really, really close. Watch. There we go. Hold that. Does Baba have a fill for? I'm not in Baba. No, you don't. You won't catch me in Baba to the upside that much. It has to have it has to have a pretty attractive gap. I didn't get that gap. What do we got? Facebook across. Oh, Facebook just hit my target, my entry target to the upside. Ooh, shit. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
damn.
about the Q position. This shit's
It's just reverse. So everything is up resistance right now. So I'm gonna let 3 minutes and 42 seconds pass here for these 5-minute candles before I make my next move. Guys, if you are in CCL, finally, oh, take your $30 calls and just find some nice place to put them.
The video is pushing up very strong. I'm assuming the Qs are as well, so I'm assuming everything is with it. That insane reversal on the 3-minute. Qs literally engulfed three 3-minute candles. It's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
shit. Facebook. Well, if anybody took Facebook past my level, I didn't.
You're getting a gap fill, bro.
Yeah, I know. No, I mean, you legitimately didn't.
ALLG halted now on a circuit breaker.
I'm not touching it. Watch 218.67. It's too late. I missed it, but I'll take it if it pushes above that 218.50. 218.50 is the next mark.
I'll wait out this 5-minute close.
Targets for Facebook. Targets for Facebook right now are, again, the 218.45 and 50 marks, the 219.51, 221.25, and 223.32. Yeah, mRNA would need you need to hold your point of control. That's 179.50. FCX kind of seems like it's a little bit exhausted here, but it looks like it might flag. So if you're still in FCX, you're still green. Baba's almost done gap filling to the upside. Yep, look at the bounce right off the channel. But we got to let these candles close, guys. This is the first 15-minute candle. Thanks, Potter. No problem. MU to the downside. Don't go against the grain. It looks like semiconductors are going up. I would say MU up. I would actually say MU up right here. You break past, so I've got a downtrend. It looks like you broke your downtrend. I don't know, $78 seems like a reasonable target here. I might actually take a upside call. Well, not quite yet, but we're gonna load them up. Take a look at them.
Coming up in 1 minute, the manufacturing PMI for March 56.3 expected. The services PMI 56 expected.
I'll take a look at it. It's not enough of a bounce yet, but it is bouncing off support that I have marked, which, I mean, it's pretty clear. Oh, shit. Facebook, stop. Don't leave without me. Am I listening to Christmas music? Feels like Christmas music. April 1st. You could do an $80 call or just go right outside of the money on MU. I'm not in. I'm not taking it.
58.5. Services PMI 58.9.
All right, watch Facebook right here. Right here. This is where I was expecting your rejection.
58.5. The estimate 56.3. Services PMI 58.9. The estimate 56.
Is it candle close or specific levels? Candle close on or above or below. mRNA pulled right back, so it did not end up breaking that high, that 160, 170 mark. There it is on Facebook. We're just a fraction away. And I haven't taken MU yet either, so.
Yo, I just slammed the Nasdaq at the top of size. Hell yeah, baby.
That was a beautiful retest right there. FCX still holding up strong. Still holding that.
That's how we do it, boo. Let's go. See, when you get faked out, how do you get back from it? You just add 3 times your size and then you slam it at back.
That's not, maybe not. Like Cleveland Cliffs just made a new high, so I would expect for FCX to follow. You're still green on FCX right now. Very nice. Very nice. Very good. AA, if I'm playing FCX, you can play AA, I think. Let me see how it's moving. Okay, you got a strong move. It looks like you've almost filled your gap actually already. TBA. FCX got a price target raise, so I thought that they'd be kind of running in tandem. But look at that rejection on Facebook. Where's that at? Oh my gosh, 218.45. Clean.
Feds Evans
I get treated like Toby here.
says own view of appropriate rate path is in line with leading with Fed view. Says monetary policy might shift to timely removal of accommodation.
I am really tempted to go ahead and grab those Baba puts, everybody. FCX, let's go! Beautiful! Back up. Woo!
Feds Evans says recent rate hike.
I hear you the way that you are. Who is in FCX with me right now?
By some measures, Ukraine crisis, pandemic both pose upside risk to inflation.
I'm gonna get a Baba put, Manny. It is. Don't. I'm just gonna tell you guys what I'm doing. You don't have to follow me into this toxic relationship. I'm gonna go ahead and take a 110 put right now for April 1st. That's what I'm doing. Oh, that felt good. Myrna dumped. Rejected there, so. Yeah, OI isn't very important. Short China banned on TikTok. Is this round 2? Yeah. No, this is way more rounds than that. I've been fighting China since the top. I didn't have like the same sentiment, maybe. But
NASDAQ, oh my lord, this thing's so good.
CX, new highs, baby. Let's get it. Whee! To it. This can be a starter, and then below 112.70. Nice. Yeah, Hunt. I love it, man. You already see exactly what's going on. So exactly right. But look at the pivot. So we're gonna adhere because guess what? At the pivot, I expect a retest. So if we flush the pivot, expect a retest of the pivot off of 110. So I'm in Baba 110 puts. So what about DD? You want to short that too? Oh man, I'm proud of you, Baba. Or Barrett, brand new. That was disrespectful. Should have called you Baba. You're not the Chinese stock. You want to short it. So it failed its third touch. Looks good. Take it below 369. 352. A pivot point, right? We use a pivot point. I use a pivot point system. Essentially, is basically going to be using things like the volume profile to find those key levels. You can use Fibonacci, which is obviously different inputs. But Baba is Ukraine. I'm pretty sure Baba is also like father, right? It's definitely a father somewhere. Or my entire reality is. Yeah. Baba. Don't do that.
NASDAQ trap shorts and then squeeze them out. What is with the algos today, man?
Aggressive.
Next up the upside, but shit.
Leave me alone. Do I think it will retest 118? You talking about Baba? I certainly hope not. We'll find out here shortly. Got 2 minutes, 24 seconds. Facebook, okay. I was like, you're scaring me. Scary. Boxer, you mean 218? You gotta mean 218. 45. I mean, you're making a 15-minute doji at that mark, so... I mean, let me go look at the 5. It's certainly possible. I mean, so when you go to hit a resistance, right, you bump into the wall, you need something behind you to hold you up. And that's usually going to be the level that you broke. So as long as it holds the level of 216, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's funny how I keep saying it. What do I keep saying? What do I say? What do I do? What indicators do you use to determine where the stock is going? I don't use them to determine. I use them to back up my... Sure. My eye. Yes. Yep. Hey. Ooh, let's go. 40% on FCX. For... Huh. I do or you do?
No, I did. Like, demanding, like, do technical analysis, post videos. I was like, what the hell is this?
Welcome to TikTok, baby.
No, bro, no. Okay.
No. FCX, baby. Let's go. Printing. Whee! All right, so right here, I am going to take profit on April 1st at 43%. I'm taking profit April 1st, $51 call. April 1st, $51 call. Profit taken right here, sold 178. 182. I got filled at 182. Thanks, broker. Ooh. Grassy ass. Grassy ass. I got the worst fill on planet Earth on CCL. the value of the contract is 80. And somehow that doesn't make any sense. I don't even want to look at that. Never mind.
There's the guys that again pushing back up. I mean, guys, has anybody noticed? It's only been one 15-minute candle, but this next 15, just look at it. Things are still in range. Tesla's range bound.
Yep.
The only thing that has broken out is Nvidia and Amazon.
Thank you.
Everything's range bound, right? So be careful with big names like that, all right?
CEO says
We are still in FCX, and I do think that we could see for further movement to the upside. But remember, we just took profit on a shorter expiration because I believe that we've hit a reasonable target, and I don't want that theta to start kicking in. I need a longer expiration to hold. And what did I just do? I just secured enough profit to pay for or take the cushion off the trade. So now I can let this thing run. So good trade on that. Right now, Baba just made a 5-minute doji. If you guys give me 1 minute, I'm gonna go call China. We're gonna have ourselves a couple of words in English and in Chinese. What the hell is theta? Theta? Theta is a Greek that measures the decay of a contract. Oh, what do I mean by theta? You mean you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I quit. I quit. I was kidding. Oh, 40% now on that April 14th. New highs on FCX, baby. Let's get it. FCX. Let me get a thumbs up. God, I look like hot dog water today. Here's a little. You know what, Manny? Get out of here.
It's about to be 10 a.m. How are you guys so far today in the first 30? Green, red, yellow, blue?
Scared. I'm watching Facebook because I want it to break to the upside. There's your retest. Look at that. So to answer your question, the stock did, but it retested. Crispy bacon. You know, that's one of my favorite YouTube clips of all time. Is that?
I think Atlas is typing, but Atlas isn't on live. Do me a favor, add him and just add him and be like, Atlas, it's okay, bro. We know you didn't do it. Do that. Start adding Atlas and be like, it's okay, bro. We know you didn't do it.
Oh, yo, top shelf playing Cliff. I'm playing FCX. Sheesh. Dude, FCX was a banger. That was a banger.
Qs are trying to go back down again.
Get down, Baba. Sorry.
It's just, I don't know if I had to grab buys on the Qs or I don't know. I think I'm just grab buys.
Snap thoughts. Sounds like the after hours app.
53, the bids get pulled. Damn, who is propping up the bids?
Snap below 35.65 for a rundown. Did that 35.35 and 35.20. Is OnlyFans public? No, they are not.
If you're trying to get into a private equity deals on it, I could probably help you out.
Excuse me?
What? You know, I told you I got offered a private equity deal on SpaceX, and I told my boy, no, that guy is just trying to offload his shares because the company's going bankrupt.
I'm gonna kick you.
Bankers, dude.
Yo, Facebook, come back. Baby, come back.
Hey, okay, soda.
Zuckerberg, pour out. Oh, man. Pour out a sweet baby rays for me.
It's so confused. Look at her. You see what I mean? He's confused. New 15 on the Qs. This one though, it had a full body compared to the other way. What forgets you? They're all capping.
PSK, GlaxoSmithKline.
What I said, don't give up.
Says FDA update. Have a Nuvo oral lead-in now optional. That's golf standard kilo.
Facebook, no.
PSK.
Can anybody take Facebook? If I buy it now, I'm gonna be late. Oh, I feel like that rabbit.
What? What rabbit?
From Alice in Wonderland, dude. I'm like grimy. Anybody take Facebook? You took Facebook. Sarah! See what happens when you focus on one thing? FCX 50%. Sheesh.
Qs engulfing the previous 3 minutes. Sheesh.
My God. Scout Facebook weeklies. Yo, FCX is fucking ripping, dude. We caught a banger on that one. I could have gone with some weeklies on that, but there goes Baba. Nice fill on Baba. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. Dude, my daughter won't stop messing with my cat. My cat keeps swiping at her. My cat and her going at it. It's like urban warfare in my house.
Outbrain Axel Springer selects Outbrain for cross-brand global partnership for sponsored content.
Yeah, right.
Content recommendation.
I would fight. I would do an influencer fight. That'd be fun. Be
Well,
fun.
see fans. I don't know if you guys saw Masvidal and Kobe. They got at it here in Miami Beach.
DRTS halted again on a circuit breaker.
I hate Colby.
Masvidal got arrested.
I hate both. Yeah, both of them suck. The only good outcome for that one is Jesus FCX. Whoa, we are both, dude. Baba going down, FCX going up. Let's get it. Sorry, I'm stoked. Damn. What's going on?
Like people are sending me DMs saying it's okay, it's not your fault.
All your fault. Y'all, if anybody else in FCX, this is fun to watch. Oh, cool. How we doing? Thumbs up in the chat. Let me get a tomato in the chat on TikTok. Whoa. Oh my God. Yo, Facebook. Oh. Oh, the targets. They're getting hit. 222. If you're an FCX, guys, I feel like I gotta take profit at this point. We do have a long expiration, but 50% is 50%. I'm out. All right. So if you guys want to hold, that's on you. There's definitely more room to the upside. And one thing that pains me is I know it's gonna pull back. It's got to pull back. But this is just about the distance that FCX likes to move before rotating into the next price cycle. So I'm out of FCX completely. I was just filled at 119 on that contract. So great job. That was a tremendo play. Super happy about that one. Yes, small baby.
I'm coming in your office.
You are? You're breaking in? This is breaking. Oh, thank you. Puppies and a chameleon. Let the chameleon ride on the Tesla truck.
Hello, too.
I'm saying.
Hi.
I'm saying hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Yep. Nailed it. There you go, baby. We'll go play the Tesla truck.
I can.
When the Tesla truck hits the wall, go boom, Elon.
Oh, that's true.
Come on, Baba, just die. Just die. We got a good entry on Baba, so we can negotiate with this a little bit.
Right here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm a queen.
I know I'm boring for TPing FCX, guys, but I gotta stick with my guns, so.
Good morning. Good morning, Astro World. Did anyone grab that video?
No.
That's rebar.
I found
Oh, thank you, baby.
Maybe I forgot that.
Here you go. Here you go.
Something wrong. Like I told him it's not his fault. We should like talk to him. I don't know what's up with him. It's really not his fault.
Oh, are you guys are you guys still in Wish with me? Oh, look at us. Look at us. Who would have thought?
If anyone is still in Surrey, Yankees go for
Hey, can I talk? You need to go in my bed because it's too loud. It's too loud. But you can sit on Daddy's big bed. Yo, FCX is still moving, so if you're still in, you're fine. I just TP'd because I had to. Wish is actually starting to pick up speed here. Did it just halt? No. What'd you just say?
PRDS, Alpha Tau Medical here.
Sorry. Baba, let's go! Get down there. Oh. I'm too loud? I'm sorry. Got the Paw Patrol here. Man, if you ever want me to babysit your dog, I will.
No, you don't.
I have 2 children. You know what they could do? I'll put.
I can guarantee you.
Dude.
No, I'm telling you, a psychopath, Harry. Yeah, but he's a psychopath.
25% on Baba. Let's go. Yes. Sorry, Baba's just the most satisfying. Oh, Sean. Tesla below $1,000, man, and I really don't see it going anywhere else but 990. So it's also our point of control.
Remember, Tesla likes to chop before break.
Have a good day, guys. Baba puts up 150%. You took weeklies. If you know how to handle weeklies, you're awesome, and I'm so happy for you. Oh, let's go. 30% on Baba puts. I love shorting China.
Somebody that I'm mentoring, he has never played puts, and he just made 12K 30 Tesla.
Oh my God, he's ruined. You ruined him. You ruined his. You ruined his life.
You're gonna take that.
Yeah, he's gonna short the market, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so remember my target on Baba, 111.50 was the first target. Second target is 110.67. Third target 0. No, I'm just kidding. Is it's 108.88. But we got a good expiration, so you guys are noticing that when we bounce, right? Jesus. When we bounce, your contracts, I lost $2 on that bounce, but I know you guys that are holding runners on weeklies, you're not. You just lost possibly, 20% of your value on your contract. Is it too late to get into BABA? No. There could be a retest of the 112.80 level where I'd like to see another rejection. And there is also the below 110, but I mean, it's always, kind of you don't ever want to really, you don't chase. Snap, guys, if anybody took that snap level that I gave you.
We should see this thing just rocket down.
Wait, where is CCL? All right, there he goes. Nvidia is on crack, dude, because it's led the semiconductor like sector period, like just crazy. It's held AMD held a major divergence from the entire semiconductor market though. Where is AMD right now?
115.
Oh, we avoided a poopy trade on AMD. Good one on BABA and good one on FCX. So. Oh, it's. Manny, you wanna come up for Ellie's birthday party? It's on Saturday.
Bro, seriously?
Yes.
I'm gonna be in Orlando. I'm only 3 hours away.
All right.
Wait, Eric, did you move to Florida?
No, never.
One can assume it's 3 hours from Orlando to Saturday.
Yeah, it's not bad. Facebook pulled back. Yo, Facebook hit 220.66. Did you guys take Facebook? That was you might bounce here, but that was a good move. I hope you guys took some profit off of that move. I can get from Savannah to Jacksonville and like. What is my beef with Florida? Oh, I don't know. I'm allergic to the grass. I'm allergic to the air. All of a sudden I became allergic to metal there. I've been bitten by a lizard, whipped by lizards. One time I caught a minnow with an empty hook. I mean, what? That's weird. Is it on only Manny's OnlyFans? Yeah, the beef with Florida is. Sorry. Oh, the lizard interaction? No, but I have a really funny video of me in a wizard bat with Roman candles. If you guys ever want to see it, it always gets taken off or taken down. Everything is pulling back, which we TP'd. You know, iguanas have lockjaw. How'd you find that out? I grew up in Ocala. Nice. I live in Georgia, yeah.
People will say, "Oh, the spy broke out of its little chop." I mean, it didn't. It broke out and then it started consolidating, so it's still chopping around. But if you don't, if you are overthinking with this, it's only 15 minutes. If you haven't broken out of that range, you're still. I don't like that the Q's didn't fill its gap. Oh, by the way, remember what I said on Tesla? Tesla shows weakness and wicks to the downside. So be careful going forward.
Y'all, I have.
Careful.
Yo, some dude from way back, I haven't talked to him in forever, sent me this message on Facebook. No, he's not. He sent me that picture of the sword. Hey, chill, man. I'm dead, dude. Yeah, I'm familiar with the Brunswick area. And, you talking about Darien? Yeah, I used to work in Darien on, if you're down there, you know about Heard Island. I used to run a tea picking company, out on basically it's an empty island. I know there's houses out there, but nobody lives out there. But I used to run an operation out there, by boat, for this tea company. What? What? Jeez. So yell at me like that. Live at Sea Island, not too far. That sounds like a made-up island. I feel like you just made that up. I'm just kidding. Is that I've never heard of that. That I have to look that up. St. Simon's. Okay, totally. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at. Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely familiar with Darien. So I used to also go to the hostel in the forest, which is basically like tree houses in the woods. It's like a hotel. Not even, it's a hostel, but it's more like a new age treehouse hippie place. It's actually pretty nice. Baba, new low of day. Look at that. Oh, snap. Oh, oh, oh. Damn. No way. My cat is screaming at what? You okay? You good? You want to get up on the desk or something? Is that why you're looking at me like this? Okay. What? There you go. Oh, Darien, Connecticut? Nah, I don't know anything about that.
Nice, huge. That was a nice story. Let's go, baby.
Affirm? I think I was saying, that one's got that level that it just broke. It's moving to the downside here. It's probably going to go drop down to 43 even. Greco, that was an engulfment. 5-minute engulfment right there with a follow through back down to this line, right? The line that you broke from. And now you are flushing. So, Baba is 111? No, support is 110. 65. The guy asked me if I was familiar with Georgia, and he just left.
Oh, guys, Q is completing the gap fill. Congrats on that story. That was, oh my lord.
Oh my lord. Hey, Ellie. Baba, go more. What are you doing? What? Yeah, Rogue is sitting with me. Oh, I didn't know you. $105 Baba gap fill. I would certainly hope so. That's why my expiration is long. But Don't get too wrapped up in the downside that you miss, like, start to, you know, change. Baby, hey, you gotta go ahead and back up, baby. I gotta finish, okay?
The drop on the cruise right there on my big level 2, and I saw them on the bids, are the same people that covered on the ass as it went into
No,
52.
baby, no.
Same
Baby.
exact size.
Thank you.
That's crazy. It's like if they're just scalping those like 30, 40 cent moves.
I want a sample.
Baby, she's up on my desk right now, okay? Go play, okay? You have to listen, okay? You can't touch that. It's gonna burn your fingers. Baba, Tesla up 30%. Yeah, Baba's just moving slow. I'm just watching it, so. CCL's still moving down. Roblox new low. Another banger from Coin, played weeklies, and next week's both played very nice. Hey, that. Look, yo, look at that dude, Manny. That is amazing. At first, I thought it was the opposite. I thought you sold for a huge loss. I was like, I think you got that wrong, dude. But no, I see it now. It's amazing. Huh? Oh, you're talking about Coin. 8 minutes left, guys. Baba can. So right now, the 9-day moving average, I would say a good trailing stop. I really would like for Baba not to close like this, but we could see a pop back up. A lot of the stocks, as you guys... Hold on one second, guys. I gotta empty the office out real quick. Let's go ahead and sit out there for, okay? Yes. All right. What's up, Rogue?
It's up. The Nasdaq, the Qs at least already filled this gap, right?
Yeah, we can expect a bounce after that gap fill.
Still has a couple, 2 more points to go. But Q's gap is filled. US 30 is rejecting the 0.382 fin.
You were shedding like crazy. So this is what happens when you're going to day trade. You go through the midday. I think Wish needs to be cut, guys. You should probably just cut Wish. Wish is dumping hard. I'm still short on Baba, but of course, back up above 113.80. We are obviously probably not going to be continuing the to the downside. So we're gonna hang out here for about 30 more minutes, 25 more minutes, and so far we've had a great day.
Had a great day.
Yeah, great day so far. Hopefully, I think TikTok, everybody here, I haven't checked YouTube. Hopefully you guys have done well too. Potatoes, tomatoes, titas, tatas. Oh, okay, I realized what was going on there. I will also short Papa with you. F China. Oh God. Listen, I'm not trying to lower everybody's social credit. Go on without me. Y'all ain't gonna be able to take out loans here in about 20 years. You imagine going to get a loan. So it looks like you used to make lots of money shorting China. That just won't do. Thanks, guys. Haven't traded for a week. Came back today up 500. Fat Biker. I hate saying your name out loud because anybody who doesn't know what I'm reading thinks that I'm just being mean. But good job, man. That's awesome. I'm really glad to hear that. And yo, breaks are amazing. Breaks are good. Breaks are human. Very human design. What minute required for day trading options? I would say, minimum. For day trading, obviously you have the PDT 25. Oh my God. You have the 25K, but I mean, you can day trade with $500. Thank you for the likes, everybody here on TikTok. I really appreciate that. Frank, just go like this for a second. Bear flag on 5 minute for Baba here.
Dude, I gotta just go over my PowerPoint for the workshop this Sunday. Just look at a couple of things. I'm gonna get off already.
Yeah, you're good.
But it was a great session. At least the opening.
Yeah,
we'll
well,
capitalize off that little choppy environment, but it was a range of power chop, so it wasn't that tight little range.
yeah, we had some looks like everybody got some pretty good trades this morning.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just finish that stuff. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Take care, everybody.
All right, man. All right, have a good day, dude. Do you have like a cat vacuum? You're shedding too much, man. What are you doing? Come here, chunk. Stay over there. Oh, let me go fill up my coffee. Thoughts on AMD? I'm in a pickle. All right, I'm in a 115 and 112 put for AMD expiring April 1st, waiting for these levels of touch. Okay, so that's a pickle that's been in the fridge for only 3 days. It's not pickled yet. So I have this channel, right? And we've kind of talked about this. I would say the overall pressure, if you step out, this is where we want to use those higher time frames, right? What do you see when you look in the hourly? Like what, just the overall push down. You see that high volume red candle right here. You see the wick up testing levels. What level? And so anytime you see a big wick, the higher the time frame, that means it's likely a level, right? So right there. And you'll see, obviously, we have some confluence in that. So 117, 116, excuse me, 116 retest, push all the way back down to our lows, right? Same level that we talked about last night. Look at it right there. That is where you need to break. So 113.75, candles closing, market moving down. Yes, I would venture to guess that your calls could be cut. Oh, blurry screen. Yeah, let me guys know if you have blurry screen or anything like that. Let me know. I'll help fix it. Hold on 1 second. There you go. Blurry screen. That should be better. March 5th, March 1st, one, oh no. What? March 1st. Wait, what? March 1st? You mean April 1st? My boy's going back in time. The watch list was FCX, Baba, AMD. Roblox put silver, made my target. Thank you much. That is so, man, I love it. I love it. Good, great job, Tony. Amazing job. Rolling Warrior, sorry. Get out your name. But that is awesome. I'm so happy that you hit your target for the day. Everybody loves Jay. Did you have weeklies? So look at AMD. Do you see AMD right there? Do you see where that candle opened up? What is that telling us? Right? Yeah, we just need to push down. That 50 EMA is lurking. I'm thinking we're gonna go and hit that 111.18. What? Yeah, use the 1 hour more. It's gonna help you a lot more. If you do too zoomed in, zoom out. I am in a good position for Baba. What call should I use if I want to hold for the few days? So, like, let's say if you're looking at my screen, right? So let's say you break 112.78. You know you're going to retest 113. Weeklies are where, and this is skill based, right? So if you don't have the skill to do it in these levels of consolidation, and you see that movement to the upside, you know, you can still use next week, which is what I would do, you know, next week at least, or excuse me, this week, you know, to at least be able to scalp these small areas. But the thing is if you have next week's expiration and you have 2 days left in the week, you know, you could just end up losing more money than hedging yourself. So what? Yeah, so, and look, oh man, it bounced again. 113.75. That level for AMD, it doesn't want to break. 9-day moving average. Oh, Ellie, Rogue. What? I have no idea about that. What'd you see? Stop. What are you doing, Rogue? You did that. You changed my tickers. So on that bounce on Apple right there, you would have been able to close that one, but man, CCL. That's some bullshit. Reports indicating the company's CEO announced invested in exploring Intel as a foundry. That's why NVIDIA is moving up like it is. Huh. News on Uber. What do we got? Yeah, that's why they're moving though. When a call contract goes against you, do you hedge the other way with puts? Yeah, if you have a long call, yes. So here's what I don't do. When I buy a call, I am just so like that is my investment in what I believe is the future price action, right? If I'm wrong, that has its own stop loss. But once I'm done doing that and I take my position, right? If I'm really truly long, I should be holding for, you know, a month. I'm going out a month. I'm going out on a borderline leap. Then I'm just trading it, right? Then you just trade it. You're not like, well, no, you just trade it. If you see a lower time frame bullet flag, you take the trade. You be quick. you know, less exposure is better. And yeah, that's the goal is to limit exposure on those hedges and get in, get out quickly to, you know, help pop that. Yep. Wait, AMD is? AMD never broke. AMD is not broken. Hey Jay, I'm noticing you're chasing a lot, man. Don't if and I don't know what your mindset is right now, you know, in this, but if you're going into every trade trying to make it the trade that saves you or changes things for you, that is not going to happen. And if it does, and I say this, you know, nicely, but like I hope it doesn't, because that would make it even harder for you. So what I would say is zoom out, use longer expirations, and start looking on at finding and identifying high probability setups. So if you're, and I'm not saying that you are, I'm just telling you what I noticed, and this is through a YouTube screen, so it could be obviously, you know, not as thorough as I would like to be, but again, you know, just these moves, right, that you're taking in anticipation, they haven't broken. And one of the reasons that I've learned to be profitable is because I let the trade set up, and I'm gonna take it once it does. Look at Baba, beautiful. Look at those 5 minute. It could still break up, but 5 minute candle is really weak right there. So let's see if we can get an engulfment push down 111.80. Oh my God. Zacadelic. So serious question about Doge. Spit 1200 was up over 100K. Now I sit with 13K worth. So I don't really have much to say about that, because that is a, I don't want to, that is an asset that could immediate tomorrow something could happen and it could send it back up 50%. But when you have, and I highly doubt that it ever gets back up, but it will get back to those levels. I just don't see it happening. Not because I don't want people to make money, but because I believe that people already made money doing the things that they cannot do again. So if you can't do the same things that you did to make this thing happen in the first place, you're probably not going to be able to make it happen again. So that's just my thoughts. I'm not a crypto guy, but if I was still up 13K, you're still up 13K, and you're up 13K that you didn't have before. So either you take some risk off the table and let it ride, and you know, but other than that, man, I that's really tough, and you know, I wish the best. I hope crypto runs for you, and gives you some better places to take profit. But I would maybe take your original investment out, maybe your $1,200, and see where you could go with it from there. So. Yeah, and I only say that, man. I just I that I mean it pains me, you know, as a fellow investor to hear that. I can't hear. But yeah, I just would hate for that to happen. So, what is your opinion on selling limit or market? I feel like market is safer, but sometimes it will sell for a little lower than I've seen it higher. Yeah, if you have wide spreads, you're gonna get absolutely crushed. So I would highly recommend not doing that. Market can be good for certain situations. I do use market, so limit is always best. And let me tell you guys something. If you're not greedy and you like to take profit at your targets and the stock is green, so let's say you bought the dip on AMD, right? Let's say the contract's 120 and it rips up to 160. The ask is at 165 and the bid is at 155. I don't know, 160. I could, as it's moving up, sell or even raise the ask myself, right? And you'll see it change. You'll see it change. I've actually changed the chain before with a heavy order. But you can do that, right? And then as soon as the target, as soon as that gets hit, or if it's in the green, you're gonna see that contract sell for the most at that moment. So, of course, you can't get it every time, but how to pick contracts with low capital. Focus on smaller cap stocks. So you need to be, or not smaller cap, but you need to be looking at lower premium CCL, Coke, American Airlines, Delta Airlines, Norwegian Cruise Lines, oil plays can be good. Certain ones. Yeah, I would say those are good starting points. Oh, I'm sorry, Rogue. Oh my God, are you okay? You gotta, yeah, don't bite me, damn. I mean, if you had 13K from 12K investment, take some of it and invest in something else. Put a little bit of, maybe put some in Bitcoin or Ethereum. I mean, I'm not crypto savvy like that. I hold an understanding of what is going on in the crypto space, and I listen to crypto creators and influencers and regulators and stuff like that, and the people who invented it, Vitalik. I listen to what they say because I still don't get NFT, or I get NFTs. I understand them wholeheartedly. I don't get the board yacht club. Like I've heard people say, well, I don't want an old photo, like I think somebody used an example of like Michael Jordan, like the jersey that he wore, like to some people it's just an old sweaty jersey, and to other people it's a like huge thing. My gut tells me Apple's about to drop to 169. I have a feeling that the market's going to drop. AMD is not though. AMD is up against resistance. It looks like it might actually pop, but hold on. Rivian was a good call. Rogue, why do you keep looking at the camera like that? Why are you trying to get in front of the camera? Hold on, sorry. What is this? I lost my train of thought there. Just trying to remember what I was saying. Trying to watch charts and do everything else. So, who asked me about Baba today? Remember what I said about retesting? I love it. 112. Look at the 112.75 retest. And the leg back down. So, Baba to 110.69. Might swing it. Might swing it. T-Cat is running it like crazy. You said. Hold up, my cat won't get off my computer. Get out of here. Oh yeah, look at it go. It's probably squeezing. It's probably got a squeeze happening right now. 396. Dude, I do not know what AMD's doing. I think it's, oh my god, dude, this thing is wild. I will legitimately tell you that I'm a little flabbergasted on the price action here, but again, boxes, let them break, I guess. So market is floating pretty much in range. So tongue in your mouth. What are you doing? If it doesn't go down, it's probably gonna go up. I still don't buy that. So you didn't break, you bounced. So there's a possibility to go hit resistance for Apple. Resistance is far away, so don't get blown out of the water in your positions. Damn, AMD broke up. Yeah, Facebook higher. I think we might start setting ranges and building setups for power hour. So it is 11:45. Those of you guys on YouTube and stuff like that, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. Be back for power hour on TikTok and Discord, of course. Um, hold on one second. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to hop off right now. So. What? Yeah. My cat just wants to sit on me or near me all day. This is all she wants. And oops, what you doing? Herkster jeans. Nice. Good. All right. Well, Baba's new low of day. I'm still in Baba. We're going to short it into the ground or we're going to cut it and not trade it ever again because it hurts. But otherwise, I will see you guys for power hour here very shortly. My TP target, if you guys don't remember, we've got 110.50, 110.60, and then you've got this level of 108, 109, excuse me, even. So if it hits those levels and you don't exit, that's up to you. Okay. So make sure you do if you want to. So still plenty of room to go. I think we can hit 109 today, 109.80. So yes, I definitely do. Obviously, so and let me make this very clear. You need to be always looking for more opportunities to make money. Here's one thing to think about. As traders, we need the market to be volatile in order to make money from options. Is the market always volatile? No. Do you catch every trade on every stock and every sector? No. So each time you answer these questions, you're eliminating the probability of you being able to catch every single trade, all these other things. So when you're approaching the market, you want to look at it as more of a lucrative, like you can hop in here and make a lot of money, right? You can day trade an hour or two a day and make a lot of money. But the fact of the matter is sometimes if you can't, what do we need as humans? We need reliability, right? So if we can't get that from, if one thing is lucrative and allows us to make a lot of money but not reliable, because sometimes you get 3 days or a week of chop or a week of range trading or whatever the case may be, all of that is going to be why you shouldn't be discouraged. You should be motivated to be able to leverage your time in the market and then invest the excess time. The first time I made a lot of money in the market, I took out like half of it and I started looking into other business opportunities, which I, on my own time in my own personal life, am investing and working on. They're my own businesses, right? But I'm looking at those because what if the market, what if, what if we go to war or what if, I don't know. There's so many different variables, but we could chop for a week. Affirm. What about it? It's still at the same level. Bear flag sitting on top of that 43.55. You've got a major rejection right there. You could see one more test of a downtrend possibly here. 5 minute. So I got it set up like that. So kind of got like a bit of a flag. You could curl back over and you could go and retest, but I would say anywhere below your current low of 35.50, you should see another leg down. So, but yeah, and if you're starting off from a place of not having a lot of money or having limited funds, then you want to limit your, so one thing that you can consider that you're doing, whether you know it or not, is you're doing, like sentiment research, right? You're learning how to become aware of the market sentiment. And once you learn to correlate trading days with sentiment, then you can wake up in the morning and decide whether you want to trade or not at all, right? Oh, we got Powell speaking at 9:30. I know that I could make really good money after these things. And oftentimes time brings that perspective, but at the end of the day, less is more. Less is more. So, back from break, any good plays right now? So right now I'm in a BABA put 110 April 1st. We've been in, and I am up 30% on BABA. I'm setting alert at 112.75. And I personally will be exiting BABA below or around 109.80. So if that fits your risk management, then by all means. But this is, if you don't know, you should know. Everybody's going to lunch. This is when low volume happens. So this is, if there's no volume, there's no trading, there's no distance, there's not a lot of volatility to capture. I think we're capturing, like if you look at BABA right now, slowly but surely making some pretty good money here. But still not, we're not scalping or nothing. So, all right, everybody. I do not trade crypto like that. Yeah, Cliff, our admin Top Shelf. So obviously in our Discord we have Top Shelf. He called Cliff. He crushes materials and banks and oil and all the commodities and stuff like that. Just crushes the swing trades on them. No problem. I'll be back for Power Hour though. So I will see you guys then. CCL Rogue, you got hair everywhere all over my desk. Gross. No, that is not an inverse head and shoulders. No, you need a neckline. No, if your shoulder looks like that, you gotta go to the doctor. Could I check out Apple in the hourly? So it looks like a bull flag. Obviously, this wick right here, that's one of the reasons why I think we could test a downtrend again, 172. So, and again, we talked about this yesterday, going when pulling back to retest. I also see Apple potentially testing 169. And you're sitting, you've got 1, 2, 3 candles here, so the pressure is overhead. And so anywhere below that 170, I think that you'll see 169.
Delta Whiskey Alpha Charlie DWAC.
What are you doing? I did not, no. Rogue, what are you doing? You're blocking. What are you doing? Come here. God, dog, you're a big cat. Alrighty, everybody. I'm out. Have a good afternoon. We had a great morning. We're still making money here on Baba. Feel free to TP at any time. Good fill on that one. But I will see you guys towards the end of the day. So congratulations if you did end up green. If not, we'll bounce back and we'll hit it towards power hour. So peace. No problem.